After a busy span of games, Keene State women's ice hockey is back after some much-needed rest this week as they get ready to take on the Anna Maria College Amcats. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back inside Keene Ice. I'm Ryan Goodwin, joined alongside by Teddy Steinberg. It's been about a week since the Owls finished up a span of 6 games in 9 days. And in that span, they went 5-1, completing it last Saturday morning with a sweep of Hilbert College, 6-1 last Friday evening, and 7-2 early Saturday morning. The Owls are now 12-7 in their inaugural season as a program under Coach Rob Morgan, and looking to make it 3 straight wins this evening. So now I turn to you, Teddy. How can the Owls make that happen?
Well, goalie McKenna Montgomery has played outstanding in net for Keene State. Her goals against average has dipped below 3 at this point of the year. She's still in search of that first shutout of her college career. She came very close last Friday before allowing a lone goal in the third period. But since stepping into this role with the team, she's been very solid. She stopped almost 90% of the shots she's faced on the season and has now surpassed 250 saves on the year. Look for her to be good again in net tonight if the Owls want to win their third in a row.
And on the other side for Anna Maria, coming off a win over Worcester State at home in overtime. But with that, they're still 5-10-1 overall. And it's been a struggle away from home for the Amcats. They're 1-6-1 on the road this season. But Teddy, how can they go about shifting that narrative tonight?
Well, it starts with getting opportunities tonight on the power play, because that's where top scorer Jordan Blaney has thrived. She has 7 on the season, but 5 of those have come on the player advantage. She's also scored a goal in 4 of Anna Maria's last 5 games, dating back to a couple weeks ago. The Owls are going to have an answer for number 14 if they want to stave off the upset. And on the other side, getting Blaney going is the key to the Amcats upset tonight.
All right, so we were about to have the intro or lineups for both of these squads tonight, and then the national anthem. We'll be right back in just a few moments as we get ready to get this one underway here on Friday night.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you, you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
a paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
We are in a brand new state-of-the-art esports facility at Keene State College. 16 brand new PCs, broadcasting PC, coach PC, brand new equipment, headsets, mice, keyboards, custom desk pads. So it is a gamer's dream in here.
This space, I love what they've done to it. I got to see it before it got renovated into what it is now.
It looks amazing. I look forward to coming here every day just to see the space and just play in this cool environment.
It was a real upgrade for me, and I think that's part of the reason I play a lot better now. Top of the line, everything, computers, chairs, monitors, headsets, everything.
We are recognized as a varsity athletic program at Keene State College, much like basketball, volleyball, baseball, what have you. We have 3 titles, 19 student athletes, 5 total coaches. We are working very hard every single day to put our program on the map.
Like I said, I do track and field also. It's, still the same level of dedication, still the same level of practice.
But it's not as active. However, it still requires a high level of skill and a high level of dedication, and giving it your all every night still applies regardless of both.
The goal for the future of this program is onward and upward every single year. Esports, being the industry that it is, continues to grow itself, and so we have the opportunity to continue pushing Keene State esports onto the forefront.
They're going to underestimate us. We've been working on this. We've got our game now. We're going to play our game, right?
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
All right, and we are back as we're about to get going here on this Friday night. The second to last home game of the regular season for Keene State, and we'll get a look real quick at tonight's starting goalies.
And net for Anna Maria is Megan Tegethoff. She's 3-6-1 on the year, 2.44 goals against average, 275 saves. This is her 11th start of the season. Let's see if she can keep it going.
Yeah, and in net for the Owls, it's the Taiwan native Ai Chung making her 4th start. Comes in 2-1-0. Goals against average of 243. Underway here on Friday night. Keene State and Anna Maria, first of 2. Face-off taken by the Owls. And moving in now. Pass back. That was Haley Owen trying to work it through. Back to Grace Bazin. Bazin throws it inside. The other way, here come the Amcats. Owls chasing after it, though. It'll go back into the corner where they'll take it. Keene State winner of a couple in a row over Hilbert. Last weekend had the break starting last Saturday. And trying to also get their 8th win here of the year at Keene Ice. They're 7-3-0 coming in. Up it goes to Patrick, who's back in the lineup today. Bazin with a turnover pass there, taken by Beauvais. Now it goes back to Bazin. Pass, try to get through there to Molly Price. Taken by Finke. Leading goal scorer in the Owls to Eva Ian-Tosca, who's getting up there as well in terms of goals. After a hat trick last Saturday, as icing is the call here against the Owls.
And Ryan there. Ryan Tosca seemed to get away with a little shove at the blue line there on the Anna Maria defenseman. She was slow to get up, but was able to get back to the bench. Keene State looking a little physical out here to start, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, good to see that physical play. We saw some physicality between, especially the men's team last Saturday night against Western New England. Waffle around the boards. Up it goes now. Finke will just dump it in and take the change. Cam Ledzinski chasing after her. Ledzinski celebrated her birthday this week. Good pass up ice. It gets through Abby Pomajba. Drop back to Pomajba now. Moving inside. Had it poked away there by Daly. Poked through there by McNeil. And intercepted now by Drew. Drew moves it inside. Able to get it past. Scrum for the puck behind the net of Ai Chung. Chung just her 4th start this year, but has looked solid when she's made the starts. Again, goals against average under 2.5. Taken in the corner now, Ballinger. And Maria gets it out. Both these teams, the last couple of weekends, played Hilbert College as the Hawks came over from Buffalo, or the Buffalo area, to face both. And Cats try not to turn it over in their own zone. Pass goes through, and now Wiseman skates after it and takes it behind the net. Battle for in the corner. Another collision. Anna Maria trying to take it away. And they come away with the puck. Drop back now. Thrown in on goal. Off the stick there of Wiseman. And Keene State will finally grab possession of the puck. It goes up to Finke off the pass from Ryan Tosca. Finke weaves her way inside. A shot didn't get through there to Gethoff. Around the boards it goes there. Peterson gains control. Moves it past the blue line. Shot didn't get through. Bazin along the boards. Pass up ice, and we might have a little breakaway. Nope, not to be had as Sundgren wins the race. To Gethoff, pokes it away easily. Taken now by D'Souza. So haven't seen D'Souza in at least a few games. Taken now by Owen. Owls trying to work towards a potential postseason bid in their first season. Of course, not a conference. And now here's Daly. Daly's shot gets blocked and doesn't get through to the goal. Carolyn DeMeo playing in. Shot blocked there by Owen. Now here come the Owls the other way. A little 2-on-2 in on goal. It's DeMeo. Pass inside. A save made by Gethoff. Price going after it. And out goes, finds its way to Emma McNeil. Owens sends it up. Owls get a little change there. And it's a turnover back the other way. Here comes Anna Maria. Scrum for the puck in the left corner there. Owls come away with it. Finke moves it up ice. Drops back for Ryan Tosca. Sends it along the boards. Intercepted there by Anna Maria. Tries to bring it back the other way, and now flung along again. Pass goes up. Blaney, our player to watch, sends it up and through, and Bazin has it. Thrown in by Ballinger. Either side really able to mount quality chances so far in this one. They've both had it in the opponent's zone for a decent amount of time. Now perhaps a chance here, though, for the Amcats. And it's not going to be had. I'll send it back into the neutral zone, taken by Nolan. Moving her way up and in. Nolan's shot goes to the back boards. A little one-time maybe setup there, trying to find Myers, couldn't do it. It's Peterson. Pass intercepted now by the Owls. Pomajba sends it in. Pass almost taken away there the other way by Hinault. Now it's going to be played by Chung as it goes all the way back to her. Pass all the way through to Paige Hinault. Hinault pass across ice. Chance in on goal. Oh, and a save made by Tegetoff. Hinault and the Owls keep it in. Cross, Carolyn DeMeo. Patrick. Puck's still loose. DeMeo can't keep it in. Owls will have to regroup. Now it's Daly. Sends it along the boards, and it careens in onto Chung, who plays it away. And Cat fell down there. That was McGuane. And now a chance the other way. Shot goes wide of the goal. Shots on goal right now, 2-0 in favor of Anna Maria, according to our live stats. And now here comes Patrick. Patrick with a little one-on-one. Maybe looking for Ryan Tosca across. Couldn't get the pass in. And now a breakaway, perhaps here the other way for the Amcats. Shot on goal, saved by Chung. It was a perfect chance from Jordan Blaney, but an even better save made by the Owls goalie, Ai Chung. Price going after it. Sends it around, trying to find Ballinger. Has it taken there. Finke. It's thrown back, but Rory Owens intercepts it. Owens tried to send it in, couldn't get it through. Effort there on the backhand from Cam Ledzinski. Up ice it goes. Send it up and through there. Couldn't do it. Intercepted now. Here's Myers. Myers throws it along the back boards. McNeil tries to clear it away. Halfway through this opening period, as we tick down to about 9.5 to go. And it's been, so far, not a lot of stoppages, not a lot of shots on goal for either side. The result, on a big takedown there in the corner. Owls come away with it. Oh, and now intercepted perhaps in front of the goal, and not able to pull the trigger there looked like Beauvais. So that was Morgan Daly. He sends it up the other way. This will not be an icing, sent up from the neutral zone. And Ted, it's been a pretty fast-moving first period so far.
I haven't gotten the talk yet.
Haley Owen around the boards. Waiting for teammate help. Drops it back there for Bazin. Bazin couldn't get the pass through the stick of Otto. Now sent back the other way. Owls will have to chase after it. Stewart sends it back over to Bazin. Over to Patrick. Patrick from Belfast, Northern Ireland. And back in the lineup today for Keene State. For missing a few games recently. Puck battled for there in the corner. No call as Sundgren falls down. And now here comes Hinault. Hinault waiting for teammate help. Flings it along the back boards where Patrick grabs it. Ellie Patrick shoots it in on goal. A save made by Tegetoff. May have gotten a piece of the post as well. Sent back along the boards, taken now by Blaney. DeMeo from in her own zone, pass up to Finke. Finke trying to weave her way through, gets it to Ian Tosca. Ian Tosca's shot got blocked. Blocks 5-2 right now in favor of the Owls. Actually, that will likely make it 5-3. Mosca sends it along there. Keene trying to draw some better zone time here, and they might get it. A shot on goal and a save made by Tegethoff off the stick of Finke. Battle for it there in the corner. Sent up by Ballinger. Wodzinski with it in the neutral zone, now drops it back as Keene tries to mount another charge. In a very fast-moving first period here between both these teams. Not a lot of shots for either side. Peterson flung it in along the backboards there. Shot on goal, didn't get through there off the stick of Kasoan. Owls got to be wary of a turnover here in front. A shot and a stick save made by Chung. And it goes up into the protective netting, so we'll finally get a stoppage and a face-off.
And Ryan, what I've noticed from the 13 minutes of non-stop hockey is both these teams, they need to slow it down a little bit. A lot of forcing the puck into places that they shouldn't be giving it to. Slow it down, look for the extra man to pass to, generate more opportunities.
Certainly like that, and if anybody watches racing at all, that's the equivalent to like a long green flag run before you have a caution or something. Just non-stop hockey for basically almost 14, or a little over 14 minutes. Yeah, definitely. Both teams, I think, have been a little antsy coming out of the gate, as you said, Teddy. Bazin now with it at center ice by the Keene Ice logo. Had help there from Patrick in the corner, thrown across, and across the crease it goes. The better chances that Anna Maria's had so far, either side has had for that matter. Goes to Blaney. Not much doing there. And now a turnover here, a clean shot. Pad save made by Chung. Goes back to Stewart. Turnover here as it'll find its way to Nolan. Shot in, easily turned away there again. Around the boards, trying to find Underhill. Saved and covered there once again by Chung.
Early on here, Chung's been making some big saves. Last few minutes, Keene State's got to monitor their turnovers, especially on the blue line and in front of their net. They've had a couple each in those areas of the ice. Could cost them.
We saw on screen there Coach Zach Perkins of the Amcats in his third season in the position. Trying to get this team its sixth win in 24/25. Scrum for the puck again in the corner. Owls come away with it, but can't quite clear it yet, and now they'll get it out. Up ice it goes now to Ian Tosca. Drop back there for Finke. Try to get it through on the pass again. Out towards the neutral zone. Up ice it goes for Brianna Finke. Finke working her way inside. 2-on-1 there and just can't win the battle. Not easy for anybody to do. And now an interception there by Maddie Mosca. Thrown back along. Trying to get help. A turnover here. Thrown across in front. Oh, and a wide open goal for Mosca. Just not able to get a clean stick on it. Sent up along the boards. Mosca didn't see it at first. Fights for it and might get it back. Owls trying to keep it in. Owens can't handle it. And now it'll be taken by Pollard. Pollard, nice pass. Oh, and it's taken away. So we run down to about 2.5 to go in this first period. Face-offs won at 2 apiece for both of these teams. Shots on goal right now 8-2, according to live stats in favor of the Amcats. Thrown across. Puck still loose. Amcats keep it in. Another shot on goal and it goes wide, deflected. Hinault in the corner, tried to fling it along there. Owls still unable to get it out, and now sent up. It'll trickle into the bench. They'll have a face-off once again. Minute 52 left here in the opening period. Neither side on the board, at least yet. Anna Maria, though, overall with more shots on goal and more total shots as well. 15-6 in that category. Stewart takes it, tries to use the boards to get it out. Can't quite clear it. Shot on goal and a good save made there by Chung.
And there, Keene State, that winger, you got to be as close to the point as you possibly can, especially if the puck's there on your near wall. You got to eliminate the point, especially from a shot like that. Could get deflected or rebound, and then there's a goal for Anna Maria.
The Owls have to do a better job, certainly, getting the puck out of their own area. It's been a problem for them at times this year, especially as you would understand or expect in games they've lost. Had virtually no issue against Hilbert, but a program that has struggled, certainly. And now Ian Tosca tries to win the race to it, but it's taken and sent back nicely by Nolan. Now here's Beauvais. Beauvais moving her way in. Fell down, and the pass didn't quite connect with Myers. Final minute here in the first period. Sent back up toward the neutral zone, taken by Henry. Around the boards it goes and whiffed on by Haley Owen. Back towards center ice. Sent back in once again. Owen trying to use the boards to get the puck out once again. Still battle for in the corner, and now Hinault has it as we run down to the final 20 now. Puck battled for and stalled in the corner. Sent along for Owen. Final 5 now, and a big opportunity there, but nobody home for the Amcats. And that's going to be the way that the first period ends. So we are still deadlocked, no score as we get through one period. A lot of chances for Anna Maria. They cannot come through. Keene State able to stand tall. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes for the second period on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network.
If you want to say something, oh, yeah. I was waiting.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall. There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport!
So I know facts of 5 are friendly. So I'm going to box out my 5 and my 8.
My name is Ellie Lyons. I'm from Charleston, Rhode Island, and I'm majoring in elementary education and sociology. I am a student teacher, and I come into the classroom every single day from 8 to 3, and my CT, my cooperating teacher, will give me lesson plans or just things to do throughout the day so that I can slowly become used to running a classroom. I got interested in teaching because my mom has been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I've watched her enjoy teaching every single day. So I know that the passion never goes away, and I have always grew up in that experience and in that environment, and I knew that I would like it. One of the bigger reasons that I picked Keene State was because of the education program and how quick it gets you into the classroom. I know I went to other schools and I talked to those programs, and their hands-on learning was way later than Keene State, so I decided that would be best for me. I prefer hands-on learning. In the beginning, we start with lecture-based learning for education, and then once you get moved into the classroom, your junior year, you get way more hands-on, and it actually gives you the experience. And more than just creating a lesson plan, you're actually in the classroom learning classroom management or just how to deal with situations that you don't really taught. I chose elementary ed because of the ages. I have always been a babysitter my whole life, so being exposed to those younger ages, I've really been able to make connections with them easier. My first day starting at Simons, I actually already felt comfortable just because with Methods 2 gave me the exposure of being in this building and with this community and the staff and faculty. Now I feel like I am part of the school almost. A lot of teachers or student teachers might experience being maybe below other faculty or staff, but here at Simons they make you feel equal and give you those opportunities to be seen as just a regular teacher. I think I'm most proud of after the start of student teaching was probably planning my solo week, which is right now. I feel like on my first day of solo teaching, it wasn't really scary, but it was exciting, and it was a little nerve-wracking just because everything was in your hands. But everything that I have been prepared with, so Methods 1, Methods 2, has really exposed me to stuff like that, and being in charge and knowing how to manage a classroom and plan for lesson plans and longer days. From the first day, my cooperating teacher has been very easy to get along with. I definitely feel like she's preparing me to be a teacher on my own just because she has thrown me into those challenging conversations or just topics, and she shows me how to reflect as a teacher, which I think is super important because even after her lessons she'll be hey Ellie, what do you think I should do next, or maybe next year maybe I'll try something different, what do you have in mind? I feel very prepped to go out and teach. I even had experience before. When I went back home I was doing substitute teaching, and that was a piece of cake. I've had people comment on how well I do classroom management even at a random school substitute teaching, so I can definitely tell that Keene State has helped me a lot.
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships, attendance is encouraged, passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
All right, and we're about ready to get period number 2 underway. Just about another minute or so. Keene State, Anna Maria locked up at no goals apiece. Shutouts from Ai Chung and Megan Tegethoff in the first period. And what did you like? Obviously mentioned it a few times, Teddy, during the broadcast in the first, but what did you like out of both sides?
Well, I like how physical they're playing. Usually, you don't see women's games are not as physical as you'd like them to be. But these teams have come out and they've been throwing the body around. There's been people falling everywhere. I'm loving the physical aspect of this game.
And it should expect it to continue here in the second period. That was a very fast-moving first period. No penalties for each side. Not a whole lot of face-offs either. Face-offs won, just 6 total, 4-2 in favor of the Owls. Keene State celebrated senior night a week ago here against Hilbert College as they give goalie Ai Chung a fist bump, pat on the head one more time before period 2 starts. Get a look there at the Anna Maria bench. And now the Keene State bench. Face off about ready to be taken between Paige Hinault and Carly Drew. Won by Hinault, and the Owls were underway here in the second. Both teams attacking different sides of the ice. Back along to Stewart, now goes up to Haley Owen. Owen works it in. Back around the boards it goes. Played by Patrick. Patrick, a easy little shot there, not a whole lot behind it. Tipped bare by Owen. And the Amcats take it the other way. Jordan Bellini sent across. Couldn't quite get it through. Back it goes to Bellini, a shot, and it goes wide of Chung. A bad turnover there in front of the goal for the Owls. Luckily, Bellini didn't make him pay.
Yeah, you have 5 Owls defenders. You have everyone you have on the ice in front of the net there, and Bellini manages to find a way to get open, get a shot that ultimately goes wide. But if you're Keene State on defense there, you just got to make sure you find someone to pick up in front of the net.
Yeah, can't have any more turnovers like that in front of the goal, or next time it'll wind up behind Chung. If you give him that many chances, is here comes Myers the other way. Myers tried to throw it across off of DeMeo. Battle for the puck in the corner. Around the boards it goes. Flung towards center and now taken by Kasoan. Beauvais flings it in. Sent up there by Ballinger and get a whistle.
It's going to be played with a high stick here on Keene.
So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone.
With the stoppage, I'd like to give a takeaway for each of these teams. Keene State being minimize the turnovers. You had a lot of turnovers in the first period. Try to minimize those, and for Anna Maria, capitalize off those turnovers. If Keene State keeps giving you free pucks, put some pucks in the back of the net.
Yeah, correction, that face-off taking place in the Keene defensive zone, not the neutral zone. And now scrum for it. The Owls win it. Bazin back along for D'Souza. Thrown in on goal there by Henry. Sent up the other way. Owls are able to send it into the neutral zone, but Anna Maria takes it right back and now flopped in. Offside warning against the Amcats. Bazin sends it back along for Pomajba. Sent in, didn't quite get all the way through to the net. Bazin tried to throw it up. It goes past Mosca. Mosca skates after it there against Nolan. Nolan with it. Little change there for Keene State as the puck comes back out into the neutral zone, handled by Stewart. Keene State just not able to get a lot of clean passes off right now. Patrick, though, has it. Still working with it, maybe looking for a clean lane on goal. Throws it in, and it goes wide of Tegethoff. Keene State keeps it in the attacking zone. Sent around, kept in by Stewart. And now here comes Anna Maria the other way as it's Bellini up ice and intercepted now by the Owls. Patrick has it, weaves away inside. Patrick, a shot, saved by Tegethoff. Puck loose in front of the goal, and still it rattles around. And played now in the corner. Sent across, and Finke just not able to get a stick on it. D'Souza tries to lay a nice hit there. Now here comes Bellini. Bellini has help on the right wing. Owls take it back over. Flung along there, now chasing after it. Finke gets to it. Kept in there by the Amcats. Play still onside. We're going to have a penalty
on Keene State here.
Yep, a tripping is the call, or will be the call.
It's going to be D'Souza.
As you said, Teddy against Maddie D'Souza.
And, I mean, that's a play on the puck for D'Souza. You just got to watch your stick. Two hands, you're coming across the top. Either they're going to call you for a slash, or she managed to get the leg, take it out there, so they're going to call a trip. You really just want to get stick on stick. You don't want to eliminate the body there.
So tripping the call. First power play of the night for either side. As we mentioned, Jordan Bellini has done most of her damage on the power plays for Anna Maria this season. 5 of her 7 goals have come on the man advantage, thrown up the other way. Price chasing after it. Oh, what an effort there from, that was Maddie Mosca skating after it. Owls on the shorthand, thrown up by Stewart, trying to find Mosca. Now Keene State got to get back. And a reminder, we'll have some more action for you on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network tomorrow, as men's and women's basketball. Women's basketball playing first in a couple of games against Southern Maine. Women start at 1 o'clock, and the men's will start a little after, around 3 o'clock on the Owls Media Network. Women's basketball team at 7-10, trying to get their 8th win. Thrown in on goal there. It goes wide by Kosovan. Thrown in, puck didn't get through. And Maria comes away with it. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Owls trying to clear it away. Stewart can't find a way to it though. Kosovan kept in on goal. Shot goes through. Saved by Chung, and a rebound. Goes wide of the net. Drop back for Kosovan. Under 20 to go. Shot gets through. Tipped. It goes wide. Another chance for Beauvais. And a good save again by Chung. Keene State can't clear it though in the final seconds, and now a pass. Nobody home there from Kosovan. Will be sent the other way, and Keene State kills off the first penalty of the night tonight. Back at even strength. Nolan trying to move it in, now battled for in the corner. Carly Drew sends it up for Bellini. Wayward pass there, and it's going to have to be handled by Sundgren in the neutral zone. Bazin. Molly Price raced after there. Finke easily wins the race to it with the speed. Ryan Tosca. Finke taken down there. Pass across, looking for Molly Price, and Price just could not get a handle of it. DeMeo. Drop back, now taken away. A scrum for the puck behind the net. Owls regain possession. Haley Owen. Owen turns it over. Kosovan the other way. Drop back, a shot on goal, maybe intentionally wide there from Otto. Otto taken now by Owens. Back it goes to Henry. Henry keeps possession. Henry, a shot, trickles through and wide. Dylan DeMeo drops it back for Rory Owens. Help from Haley Owen there. And a turnover in front, a shot saved by Chung. The puck was loose there for a second. The Owls able to get back on it. Shot from Otto. Keene State has to get out of their zone here. Kosovan throws it in along the boards. DeMeo finally gets to it. And finally, it's out of the attacking zone, flung back in. And it's like icing is the call, I think. Or maybe it's offside.
I think they're going to get too many men here on Anna Maria, if I'm not wrong.
I think you're right, yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, yeah. I thought you were right for a second there, Teddy.
Maybe you were right on the icing. It looked like Anna Maria had a lot of players out there on the ice during that change. So we'll just have an icing call here.
I was kind of surprised too, because it looked like it had just come from the neutral zone. So drop back for D'Souza. Owls win the draw. Battle for it. And it's played out now by the Amcats, taken by Stewart. Not a lot behind it. Finds its way to Owen, though. We gave you a little preview of the women's basketball game. Men's basketball trying to stay undefeated as well in the LEC. Ollie Patrick wins the race to it. Shot on goal goes wide. They had a 85-67 win over unranked Middlebury back on Monday. Of course, Middlebury not a conference opponent. Up ice it goes, back to Stewart. Across for Bazin. Bazin shot trickles. A save is made and a shot wide of Tegethoff. Flung back to the neutral zone where it's played by Bazin. Tried to get it there to Emily Underhill. And it's scaled up ice now. Sent across. Trying to find McNeil. McNeil behind the net. Pass didn't get through, but it finds its way to Bazin. Bazin across. Oh, and a great chance, and they score! Emma McNeil puts Keene State in front. Finally here in the second.
And what a setup by Grace Bazin. That loose puck finds her off the block shot. She's able to just find McNeil at the back door, flings it on the backhand. The sweet feed to set up the go-ahead goal for the Owls.
What an assist there indeed, Teddy, from Grace Bazin, who's had a number of them this year. 5 assists a couple of weeks ago, and she helps get Emma McNeil her third of the season and give Keene State the lead in a game where really they haven't had as many offensive looks as Anna Maria so far, but perhaps making the Amcats pay for not being able to cash in on one of them. Thrown in along the boards by Nolan. Gets a cheer of the crowd here as it's sent in along for Stewart. Up for Price. Price tried to redirect it back there to Ian Tosca. Bazin with the assist. Back it goes. Henry throws it in. Trickles wide of the goal. The Amcats right back on top of it. Henry. Pass across there. Shot on goal. Oh, and it's off, I think, the side of the net from Nolan. Try to get the pass clean through there to Finke. Flung on in. Easy save there by Chung. And we'll get a face-off.
Again, Keene State struggling a little bit defensively, finding your assignment to cover. It's kind of like you're skating around, you're puck watching. You just got to settle down, head on a swivel, make sure you know where your guy is, and eliminate chances for Anna Maria.
Claimed now by the Owls. Trying to fling it up for Mosca. Again, another turnover in the offensive zone. There's defensive zone, inability to clear it out. It's been a problem so far for Keene despite the lead. Otto goes against Ledzinski. Turnover there, and it goes through the feet of Kehoe. Henry tries to use the backboards there. Daly. Pass taken net by D'Souza as she flings it in. Another battle for the puck there. Haley Owen racing after it. Henry fell down. Owen sends it in on goal. Didn't look like it went all the way through. Back up towards past center ice. Bays in behind her own goal. Being worked on there by Peterson. 2 Owls against Peterson. They come away with it. Owen sends it along the boards where it finds its way to the neutral zone. Patrick now wins the race to the puck. Skating in, throws it across. Owen deflected back. And a save, or knocked down there by Tegetoff. Players trying to find the puck. Sent along the boards where it finds its way now to Nolan. And Maria still unable to clear it out though. Peterson worked on there. Now it goes over to Myers. Myers skates her way through, sends it in, and almost a little dump as she'll head to the bench to get a change. Sent up, pass a little too strong for Ian Tosca. Back across to Price. Price pass intercepted. A great chance here in front. Oh, and it goes wide. Another chance in front of the goal. Shot made. A great save by Chung. A bad turnover there as McGuane had a clean look. Just sent it wide right. 5 minutes left here in the second. Drop back now to Sundgren. Across, thrown. Oh, and it goes wide of the goal. Along the boards to Stewart. Can't clear it out still. Finke couldn't win the race to that puck. It goes through and now it finds its way back to Mallory Stewart again. Stewart sends it up, has it intercepted in front of the goal, and another save by Chung. Chung with some terrific goalie play here in this.
This Keene State defensive group is exhausted. They have to find a way to get off the ice one way or another.
Oh, and another turnover here. Drop back, a chance in front, a shot, oh, and it goes high in the net. You're absolutely right, Teddy. This group needs to find a way, and now covered by Chung for a face-off, and finally they'll get a little rest.
Chung is keeping Keene State in this game. They'd be down at least 4 goals if it wasn't for her. That's just mindless turnovers there, especially in front of your own net at the blue line. You just gotta, if you need to ice it, ice it. Get yourselves a breather. Like we said for Anna Marie, you gotta capitalize off these turnovers that Keene State's given you.
Yeah, and you know, the Amcats really have outplayed the Owls in this game despite finding themselves down. Just haven't been able to bury it, at least to this point. Still plenty of time left, of course. Keene just not able to clear the puck out of their own zone a lot of times. And once again, you see it right there as Kasawan takes it from Price, and now it goes back out the other way finally. But here comes Anna Maria once again, back into the zone. You had a wide open Mosca there too on the right side. Couldn't find her, and now it gets to her. Mosca brings it up ice, past the blue line. Mosca send it in. It hit the side of the goal there. Took a funny bounce. The Amcats take it back though. Carly Drew didn't have enough help there from her teammates, and now the Owls come back the other way. Patrick weaving her way in. Tried to throw it across for it looked like Haley Owen. Owen got taken down, puck loose in front of the net. Anna Maria back on it. Here comes McGuane the other way. McGuane just sends it in on goal off the pad of Chung. Back it goes for Owen. Owen taken down there in the corner by Drew as they fight for it. Thrown again in front. Luckily a white jersey was there for Keene State. Puck gets tipped and therefore no icing. Doesn't get through though. Patrick keeps it in. Morgan Daly being pressured. Goes through the other way. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second. Keene State does have a 1-0 lead, despite not having the majority of offensive opportunities in this one. At the end, though, if they can hang on, it wouldn't matter. Hinault across to D'Souza. Not able to connect again on that pass, and it's flung back in once again here by Anna Maria. Daly battling for it. A collision. Daly, a wide open chance. Oh, and it goes over the net. Oh, a perfect chance there for August Otto.
I think Chung may have gotten a piece of that with the glove.
Final minute of the second here. The Amcats continue to pressure. Battled for behind the net of Chung. Keene State just trying to escape the period with the lead, though. Finke up ice. Finke keeps it in the attacking zone. Finke tries to leave away through a shot. Oh, and a save by Tegetoff. Under half a minute to go now. Maybe one last charge here. Otto just dumps it in, and we'll get a change here for Anna Maria. Oh, and it's intercepted. And now icing, or offside, excuse me, is the call.
Yeah, like you said, Keene State, they're just trying to get out of here with the lead with this period. They've been last few minutes and like chickens running around with their heads cut off. It's just been kind of sloppy hockey, not much offense being generated.
Final 10 seconds here of the second. Keene State could get one final dump here and end the period, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Maybe one more rush on goal. Tegetoff covers it. The horn sounds. And that's going to be the way that the second period ends. So Keene State, through all of it, gets on the board first thanks to a goal from Emma McNeil, and they lead 1-0 as we'll take the second intermission. We'll be back in about 15 minutes on the Owls Media Network.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the main theater, or the recital hall at the Red Fern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Laufer, and I teach in social media. We find that there are so many jobs available in social media management, in social media analytics, in public relations. Everybody is looking for someone who can do social media, who can help them create a strategy and measure whether that strategy is working. In the social media major, you'll learn how to create effective content. You'll learn how to analyze content and make sure that the goals that you're trying to reach are being met. So the new social media major is going to help students learn how to build content that's appropriate for all different types of social media, whether it's TikTok or LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. You're going to learn how to create videos, create photos, and create post content. The social media major is designed to give you a well-rounded experience that pulls from a lot of different disciplines, including business and art, computer science, and journalism. So the goal of our social media major is to give you the experience that you're going to need to go out and do social media for yourself, for small businesses, for nonprofit organizations, healthcare, journalism, whatever you're interested in.
This is Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls, and remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there. Thank you.
To national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
Turn this music on, we still dancing.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty on no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
My name is Wei Liu, and I am the professor of computer science here at Keene State College. Cybersecurity has a pretty high demand in the job market. It's gonna have a variety of career paths. So graduating in cybersecurity, they can be employed by government agencies, private corporations, and non-profit organizations. Cybersecurity is really a field with constantly emerging new technologies. So students keep learning new stuff and adapt to new technologies to solve the problems. Cyber attacks has become more and more common. The students in this field, they can help to protect the individuals and organizations or even national security against cyber threats in cyberspace. So they can make some positive impact in our society. After students graduate in a major of cybersecurity from Keene State College, and the job work they can do is, for example, they can do information security analysis, and they can do the cybersecurity auditor, and they can do secure software developer, and also they can do some penetration tester work. So so all of this is about cybersecurity because it's actually used everywhere and in any working space. Yeah.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department Package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the main theater, or the recital hall at the Redfern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
If you're not here for Fandom 101, you're in the wrong class. Here, we learn the fundamentals of fanology, the basics of bringing the noise, and the physics of bringing out. Your path to fan mastery begins here. It's all part of the curriculum. The NCAA Championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
About ready for the final period of action. The third period coming up here on the Owls Media Network as Keene State leads Anna Maria College 1-0. And just before this game got underway, the men's team fell 4-2 today at Buffalo State in the Outdoor Classic at Buffalo Riverworks in Buffalo, New York. Had an opportunity to watch some of the second period in that game earlier, and the men's team ultimately falls to 7-10-1. They were tied at the end of 2, but the Bengals outscored the Owls 3-1 in the final period. And in the women's side, they're looking to get the win here, clinging to a 1-0 lead as we get period number 3 underway. Despite a lot of the better opportunities going to Anna Maria on the night, the Owls lead, trying to make it 3 in a row and their 13th of the season in 20 games. Up it goes to Patrick. Patrick sends it in. Easy save there. Covered now by Tegethoff, and we'll get a face-off.
Good start for Keene here offensively. You got a couple early shots. You gotta get a feel for this period. See if they can keep it going.
And it was Emma McNeil's goal there in the second period, third of the season, that has the score where it is now. Face off. Now grabbed by Finke. Finke sends it along the boards. Owens keeps it in. Price trying to use the boards there and turns it over, but Ian Tosca gets it right back. Ian Tosca in on goal, sent across, couldn't find Price. Finke And now a takeaway. Here comes Myers up the other way. Myers skates in, shoots, saved by Chung, turned away. Worked along the boards. Owls had trouble getting it out of their defensive zone, all in the second period especially, but still hung on to that lead. And looking now for better opportunities here in the third, trying to break away. McNeil, who again scored the goal, battles for it. Underhill sent along, now taken by Wiseman. Wiseman threw it in front, just couldn't connect there with Underhill. Back it goes to Wiseman. Scrum for the puck in front. And now it's taken the other way by August Otto. And Otto taken down along the boards. It gets back to her feet. Underhill throws it in. Up it goes to Morgan Daly. Patrick tries to deke around her. Sent back along. Nice pass there for Bazin. A little strong, but she gets right back to it. Sent up along the backboards now. And along it goes. There'll be no icing on this. Using the glass there as Stewart sends it back in, where it's handled by, it's like Nolan. Nolan has it taken away there by Price. Price throws it. Oh, and Finke just couldn't handle it. And now here comes Blaney the other way, thrown across for Daly. Shot goes wide. Owls with it in their own zone. Oh, and a bad turnover here in front. Sent behind. Anna Maria keeps it in as a result. Throw it across, poked away there by Chung. And finally, they'll fling it back through the neutral zone, where it's handled by Casellan. Over to Henry. Henry up ice, trying to find Blaney. D'Souza there, throws it along. Keene State works it in, and now flung back out by Anna Maria. Use the boards there, nice pass. Gets through to Emily Underhill. Battling against Sundgren. Sundgren down in the corner. Underhill throws it in front, saved there by Tegethoff. Flung back along, and now Maddie D'Souza trying to use the boards there. Now it goes over. Here's Peterson. Peterson up ice, flings it in. Trying to drop it in for a teammate as Myers battles for it. Bazin's pass a little too strong for Patrick, but Patrick able to get the stick on it, so no icing. And now the other way, here comes Anna Maria. Chance on goal, shot goes high and wide of the net. Quinault takes it back. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the third. Another chance, and a glove save made by Chung, and she'll cover.
They didn't blow the whistle. That play's still alive.
Oh, actually, yeah. Chung played it.
There's no...
After a little pause there, sorry.
No player was near her. They're not going to blow the whistle.
Back it goes now. We're played by Stewart. Stewart not able to fling it up, and now gets it to Patrick. Here comes Patrick. Poked away there by Henry. Chance on goal, trying to get across the Daly. Thrown in front, puck still loose. Keene comes away with it though, as Patrick will just fling it in. The Owls get a little bit of a change here, and icing is the call.
She didn't gain the red line there. Just a few more feet up ice with the puck, and you can flick that in, but instead it's a defensive zone face-off for the Owls.
Coach Rob Morgan trying to get this team in its first season to 13-7. Of course, it'll be their third win in a row if they can hang on. Face-off won by Keene, taken by DeMeo. Drop back for Price. Try to send it through there to Ian Tosca, but a little too much. Along the boards, DeMeo. Here's Blaney, who gets her way through. Battle for in the corner. Sent along now where it goes to Owens. Keene comes back with it the other way, and now here's Finke. Finke shoots it, saved by Tegetoff. Probably a wise decision there, didn't have a teammate flanking her out wide. She did, but she was well covered. And now taken here by Sundgren. Sent along the boards. Emma McNeil touches it. Turnover here. Peterson coming through the other way. Drop back there by Myers. Owls, for the moment, take it back, and now Anna Maria gets control once again. Peterson flings it back into the zone. Puck tangled for near center ice. Myers able to knock down McNeil there. Sent up, played by Owens. Sent back out, and offside is the call against Anna Maria, so the face-off will come back into the neutral zone here.
Teams are remaining to keep playing physical here. On that 2-on-1, 2-on-2 sort of with Finke and Ian Tosca a couple moments ago, I feel like Ian Tosca may have gotten a little tripped up, but the refs let him play on.
Not many penalties in this one, just actually so far one power play going to Anna Maria, and they, of course, were not able to score on it. And none so far for the Owls. Battle for the puck, a scrum between four players in the corner. Couple Owls, a couple Amcats. Owls get it back, and a massive hit there. And now we're going to get a call as a result.
It's going to be Ellie Patrick here.
Patrick, yeah, as you said, Teddy Patrick will go to the box for the hit there. It freed up the puck, but at a cost, certainly, for Keene.
They're going to call her with a body check, or it looks like something similar, boarding. One of those. Let's see what the official ruling is.
So perhaps the old jinx there is, just as we mentioned, the only power play of the night for Anna Maria. They'll now have their second. And Keene, this will be a big moment in the game if the Owls want to get the win and have to kill off this penalty. Anna Maria has already had a decent amount of chances in this game at full strength. Keene was able to kill off their only power play, though, so far tonight.
Like you said, this is a game-defining kill here for the Owls.
Absolutely need to have it if you're Keene. Blaney. Back to Henry. Back across to Blaney. Blaney throws it in. It goes wide of the goal. Blaney, a tough player here in these situations. Long it goes to Henry. Blaney. Back to Henry. Henry throws it in on goal, and it's in! Anna Maria ties the game up. We'll see who the goal goes to. But it was Tessa Henry who had the initial shot. And Tessa Henry will end up with the goal.
That's a great job there by the Anna Maria forwards, getting a screen out there on Chung and also drawing in the Keene defenders to kind of form a double screen. Chung had no idea where the puck was, and it results in a tie game.
So Anna Maria makes quick work of the power play. Just 27 seconds of it was all they needed. And we are tied here at 1 in the third. Thanks to Tessa Henry, and Ai Chung has stood on her head all night tonight, made some outstanding saves. Just not able to stop that one with all the players in front of her. Hard to see the puck. Brianna Finke, still plenty of time, just over 10 minutes to go here in the third. Not quite at the halfway mark, but very close. Carolyn DeMeo sent up. And finally, Anna Maria gets on the board after a lot of great chances they've had all night. Finke wins the puck. Looking for teammate help, drops it back for DeMeo. DeMeo sent in. Now goes to Nolan. Nolan's pass didn't get through there off of Wiseman's stick. D'Souza tried to send it up. Puck covered now by Chung, and we'll get a face-off. So Ai Chung, with that said, has faced 22 shots, just allowed that goal, but still 95.957 save percentage, so almost 96% of the shots she's seen tonight have been saved. Just not able to get that one. Battle for in the corner. Pass wayward there. Haley Owen chasing forward in the corner there against Kasawan. Owls try to keep it in. Bazin does throw it back in. And out goes to Patrick, who had the penalty, tried to throw it in front. Just nobody home for Keene, as Bazin now sends it back. Patrick wins the race to it in the corner. Hinault over to Owen. Up ice now, nice pass there to Morgan Daly. Daly drop back, a shot, saved by Chung with the glove.
That's a good save by Chung off the odd man rush there. Keene State, your defenseman, that's a risky change with the turnover in the neutral zone. You're not even on the ice as soon as Anna Maria's coming up. That's just another good save made by Chung.
She really has had a great night in goal for Keene. And coming in a .243 goals against average, so not easy in the start she's made to get a pass. Here's Ian Tosca. Ian Tosca in on goal. Ian Tosca tripped up. We'll get a call now, delayed. Finke battling against the boards. Finke still has it. Of course, now a shot through by DeMeo. DeMeo's shot goes wide. Of course, the late penalty will be coming here against Anna Maria.
Ian Tosca shaking up there after that crash into the boards.
She heads off to the bench.
She's in pain.
Yeah, I got tripped up going into goal, and we are going to have our first Owls power play of the night coming up.
Hope she's all right. That was a hard crash.
And it goes against Lauren Sundgren. Goes to the box for Anna Maria. Tripping of Ian Tosca. And we'll see now if Keene can answer the Anna Maria power play goal with one of their own and get back in front here with 8.5 to go in the third. Face off. Drawn one by Patrick. Hinault back to Owen. Back over to Hinault. Back to Owen. Owen, a shot on goal. Save made there. Wide open goal for a second, and Hinault just could not put it in. As Tegethoff able to make the save. Played now by Chung. Oh, and a turnover here for the Owls. Could be dangerous. And they get it right back. That was Beauvais, who almost had a clean one-on-none look on Ai Chung. Trying to get the puck back into the Owls. Owen kind of fell down there, but able to get it back to Bazin and now to Hinault. Hinault skating up, waiting for help. Glides in on goal and a clean look and a save made by Tegethoff. They can't clear it out. It's kept in by DeMeo. Back to Bazin. Bazin sends it in, didn't get through. Now scrum for the puck. Trying to clear it out, they can't do it. DeMeo keeps it in with a foot. DeMeo sent across. Sent back along the board, still no clear. Price keeps it in. About a minute and a half, though, gone on the power play. Molly Price, what a great effort. Now sent back up for Finke. And it'll be covered by Megan Tegethoff.
What I've noticed from this power play for Keene is they're back to forcing the puck. See, you're on the power play, you have the man advantage. Set up and just try to find that open man because there's going to be someone open. Just generate some scoring opportunities. You don't just want to throw it into the open ice.
Owls keep it after the face-off. Drop back now to DeMeo. Back over, a shot, in on goal, save made, puck, rebound. Oh my goodness, another save by Tegethoff. Juicy rebound there. Owls just able to not able to make it work as Ava Ian-Tosca as well. Good sign back out on the ice.
That's a great chance for the Owls after a good shot for a rebound by Finke.
Final seconds of the power play, but Keene has possession. Brianna Finke throws it in. Great glove save made again. So, in all likelihood, Anna Maria will kill off the power play, but if the Owls can win the face-off and continue to have some good looks here, that would be a bonus. Toss up on the draw. Keene comes away with it, flung along behind the net, but now it looks like Anna Maria on top of it and sent back as the Amcats kill off the penalty. Keene now 0 for 1. Flung back in, chased after by Wiseman against Nolan. Up it goes for Peterson. Up the boards it goes for Underhill. McNeil battling for it. Tried to find Peterson there. Bazin racing after it. No icing. Able to find Stewart. Little pass there using the backboard. Haley Owen trying to get it further up ice, and it's flung into the board now, or into the bench, and we'll get a face-off.
That was a risky shit behind the net by the Keene defenseman there. Kind of whiffed on the puck almost. Was able to maintain it, get it back out of the zone.
Face-off now at center ice. Tussle for it. Anna Maria flings it in. Keene trying to come back the other way as Ballinger tried to get it to Daly. Had it taken away there for a second by Owen. Back for Ballinger now. Ballinger sends it up. Collision for the puck now. Anna Maria the other way, and now finally taken back by Keene. Along the boards goes, flung in there on Chung, and easy save. Under 5 minutes to go, 4.5 left here in the third. Keene trying to escape their defensive zone again. They've allowed a game-tying goal on the power play from Tessa Henry. Now here's Rory Owens. Owens in on goal. Shot save made there by Tegethoff. Turnover in front. Finke grabs it. Finke throws it in. Didn't get through. It hit off an owl there. That was Ian Tosca. And now sent back up the other way, and chasing after is D'Souza. Final minutes here of the third period. Game all tied at 1. Thrown in by Finke, past Finke, and an icing is the call.
And Rory Owens, that was a nice little rush there from her. Cutting up the defense. Manages to get a good shot on there on Tegethoff.
Yeah, good clean look for the Owls there, but Tegethoff pretty much saw it all the way as face-off goes to the corner. Keene State possession of the puck now goes up to Finke. Finke works it past the blue line. Finke weaves her way through, tried to throw it, sticked off there by Tegethoff, and now flung into the Anna Maria bench, and they're not happy about that.
It's obviously aimed for the glass there along the boards, but almost took out one of your coaches.
Yeah, not happy either, because now you give the Owls a face-off in the attacking zone in these final minutes, but Anna Maria comes away with it anyway. Owens behind the boards there, finds Stewart. McNeil had some help there from Wiseman. Another turnover, and Blaney tried to poke it through. Now here's Kehoe. Finds its way to Patrick. Patrick, nice pass up ice there for Haley Owen. Owen works her way through, throws it off the side of the goal, gets her own rebound. Owen still with it. Owen had somebody fall down. Owen throws it in. Owen, a save made. Puck still loose. Another chance in front of the goal. Another save by Tegethoff. Patrick had a clean look. Patrick still has it. 2 minutes left in the third. Ellie Patrick still with the puck on her stick, drops it back for DeMeo. DeMeo thrown in, easily turned away. Puck loose there for a moment in front to get off, back to DeMeo, tipped in front of the goal, and it goes wide. Keene trying to get some better looks. Oh, and it's flung in front again, but going wide. DeMeo keeps it in. DeMeo thrown in front, puck tipped. Still loose, and Tegethoff finally is able to find it and cover for a faceoff.
What an offensive sequence there from the Owls, but an even better sequence there from Tegethoff. That was for some unbelievable saves she made.
Yeah, and I don't know how. I mean, able to find the puck there at the end and cover, so live to fight another day, but the faceoff won by Keene. Ian Tosca throws it across. It hit off a weird bounce there, and now here's Myers the other way, a shot and a save made by Chung.
That's a huge save there.
Olympia Myers with a great look. Had a clean shot, but a great save made once again by Ai Chung. Just her fourth start this season for Ai Chung, but she's played tremendous tonight. She is 2-1-0 on the year. Here's a chance now, maybe for Molly Price in the final minute. Could we see overtime, or will the Owls get the win in regulation? Or will perhaps Anna Maria as well get the win in regulation? Along the boards it goes. As we tick down close to 30 seconds, the Amcats take it back, but they can't clear it. Kept in, thrown in front of the goal, and in! Ava Tosca gives the Owls the lead with 25 seconds left. Keene is back in front.
That's clutch right there. That's one of your leaders. That's one of your alternate captains, Ava Tosca, giving the Owls the lead.
Sorry, Teddy. Number 12 for 12. Ava Tosca. And just like that, Keene State has taken the lead back.
That's a great job setting up in front of the net, using the big frame that she has to plant her body out there. A shot from Rory Owens just to throw it on net. Ava Tosca manages to deflect it by to get off now on the bench as Anna Maria has the goalie pulled.
Yeah, this
what
will
a
be
goal.
Absolutely. Teddy, final 25 seconds, now 20. Anna Maria hoping for one last charge, but not a lot of time. But they do have the skater advantage now. Thrown in on goal. Oh, and a save by Chung off of Blaney. Final 10. Keene trying to get their 13th win. Thrown in. Pass the goal. Oh, and a scramble for it. Nobody can find it. It gets blocked in front of the goal, and that's the way it ends. Keene State, in dramatic fashion tonight, earns win number 13 of the year. They beat Anna Maria 2-1 in a thriller here on a Friday night. And with that, as always, we'll have our interview with Coach Rob Morgan, as well as a player from Keene State. Probably guess who it is. We'll be right back in just a moment here. Keene State victorious tonight for the third straight time. A 2-1 win. We'll be right back on the Owls Media Network.
Chunks on her head the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is it's a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
I'm very ambitious. I like to push myself to do the best that I can possibly do, and I would say that I'm a very outgoing person, and I definitely like to think outside of the box and meet new people and kind of push my own boundaries. I'm involved in student government, pre-law society. I've been an orientation leader, a community assistant. I'm involved in Greek life. I was involved in the Panhellenic Council and some other organizations as well. I would say that I would connect being ambitious with the amount of involvement that I pursue. I'm someone that likes to be really busy, and the unique part of being a student at Keene State College is I've had the opportunity to be part of so many organizations. It's been a really incredible experience. I chose to get involved in all those different areas on campus because it's helped me become a better student. I think when you're really involved in your community and you're an involved student, you're able to become more interested in what you're learning about in class and make better connections with the students that are in class with you. The ways that I have made an impact on campus is that I've started some diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. I was the first Vice President of Equity and Belonging for Delta Phi Epsilon and the first Vice President of Equity and Diversity for the Panhellenic Council. So being able to spearhead those two positions and start some new activity on campus has been a really wonderful experience. I would say I'm personally passionate about many different human rights issues, specifically in Latin America. My family is from Latin America, so I firsthand have been able to experience some things that are going on in Latin America that I was not able to fully learn about and research until I came to college. Coming to Keene State College, I've learned that I love learning about issues that are happening across the world, and it's an opportunity that I was not able to have in high school, as well as the opportunity to learn about topics that are happening not only in the United States, from professors that have experience in other countries around the world, which is a very unique experience. This past summer, I did the Washington Center internship through the Global Education Office, and I was able to spend a semester in Washington, D.C., and I worked for the Hispanic Association on Corporate Responsibility, where I created diversity, equity, and inclusion training for Fortune 500 companies. That was an absolutely amazing experience. I got to learn more about my passion about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and education as well, which is a topic that's really intertwined with Holocaust and genocide studies. And I also got to spend time to do research into topics that I'm interested in, which is something that's very unique about the Holocaust and genocide studies program.
From a few too many fake friends. I wake up in the afternoon and do it all again. Yeah, I punched a man on his wedding night. I'm still trying to figure out how to apologize. I learned the morning light can't fix nothing anyway, so I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days. Yeah. cigarettes for a lady that I love with a name I forget. And I learned the more I can't fix nothing anyway. So I haven't touched a pretty thing in 40 days.
So I know facts of 5 are friendly. So I'm gonna box out my 5 and my 8.
My name is Ellie Lyons. I'm from Charleston, Rhode Island, and I'm majoring in elementary education and sociology. I am a student teacher, and I come into the classroom every single day from 8 to 3, and my CT, my cooperating teacher, will give me lesson plans or just things to do throughout the day so that I can slowly become used to running a classroom. I got interested in teaching because my mom has been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I've watched her enjoy teaching every single day. So I know that the passion never goes away, and I have always grew up in that experience and in that environment, and I knew that I would like it. One of the bigger reasons that I picked Keene State was because of the education program and how quick it gets you into the classroom. I know I went to other schools and I talked to those programs, and their hands-on learning was way later than Keene State, so I decided that would be best for me. I prefer hands-on learning. In the beginning, we start with lecture-based learning for education, and then once you get moved into the classroom, your junior year, you get way more hands-on, and it actually gives you the experience. And more than just creating a lesson plan, you're actually in the classroom learning classroom management or just how to deal with situations that you don't really taught. I chose elementary ed because of the ages. I have always been a babysitter my whole life, so being exposed to those younger ages, I've really been able to make connections with them easier. My first day starting at Simons, I actually already felt comfortable just because with Methods 2, gave me the exposure of being in this building and with this community and the staff and faculty. Now I feel like I am part of the school almost. A lot of teachers or student teachers might experience being maybe below other faculty or staff, but here at Simons they make you feel equal and give you those opportunities to be seen as just a regular teacher. I think I'm most proud of after the start of student teaching was probably planning my solo week, which is right now. I feel like on my first day of solo teaching, it wasn't really scary, but it was exciting, and it was a little nerve-wracking just because everything was in your hands. But everything that I have been prepared with, so Methods 1, Methods 2, has really exposed me to stuff like that, and being in charge and knowing how to manage a classroom and plan for lesson plans and longer days. From the first day, my cooperating teacher has been very easy to get along with. I definitely feel like she's preparing me to be a teacher on my own just because she has thrown me into those challenging conversations or just topics, and she shows me how to reflect as a teacher, which I think is super important because even after her lessons she'll be hey Ellie, what do you think I should do next, or maybe next year maybe I'll try something different, what do you have in mind? I feel very prepped to go out and teach. I even had experience before when I went back home. I was doing substitute teaching, and that was a piece of cake. I've had people comment on how well I do classroom management even at a random school substitute teaching, so I can definitely tell that Keene State has helped me a lot.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
And we are now on with head coach Rob Morgan of the women's ice hockey team. You guys pull out an outstanding last-minute victory over Anna Maria College today, 2-1. Coach, what did you like most about how you guys played?
Well, it took us a while to get going, but I like that they just stuck with it and they kept competing harder and harder, and we saw our best period in the third. Anna Maria was a really good hockey team for us. That's the best team we played in a while, and we knew we were going to be in for a strong game, and but it did take us a while to get going. This is the first time that we had a full week. We had given them a few days off for that grind that we had from the winter break. And I liked the way that they just kept competing. We did a better job, I thought, in the third period of not giving up 2-on-1s. I thought we gave up too many 2-on-1s early on. in the game. So I thought the D did a much better job of keeping the play in front, and we had our forwards high up three and tracking back hard and helping out and just keep pucks moving north.
And so Chuck played an unbelievable game.
Yeah.
But I feel like part of those saves came off some turnovers. How do you think you're going to manage the turnover margin across the next few games?
Yeah, and again, we talked about the turnovers, and you can't. It's really hard to duplicate the pace of a game in practice. And so we worked on how we needed to break out against this team, how we needed to support. And I thought, again, we got better in the third period. We didn't have as many of those turnovers, and that's why we're able to push the pace a little bit more and play down in this end. But it's all about knowing what we're going to do with the puck before you get it, and making sure the other four players are working hard to support. And that's one of the things I thought we didn't do a good job in the first period, where we were getting down low to support the good first pass and then making sure that the other three players were working hard to support on the next play. But we found a way. I kept us in the game, there's no doubt about it, and then eventually we're able to get to the way we can play.
The second period seemed like, even though you guys ended up leading at the end of two, it seemed like kind of a rough period with the amount of, again, as mentioned, the amount of turnovers and stuff. But you seem to clean it up overall, well in the third period. And then, of course, at the very end, get the game-winning goal from Ava and Tosca. How are you guys able to just battle tonight, even with, tough scenarios?
Well, what we did in the third period is we moved our fourth line up into the third line spot, and they did a great job. They were the ones that put us on the board in the beginning, and and again, it's getting out there and winning your shift and sticking with it, and making sure that we protect the middle of the house in our end and do a better job of not turning pucks over at the blue line. So I like our game when we get down the offensive zone and be creative, make plays. We got to get better in our own zone against better teams. I can only save you so many times. It's great to have her back, though.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was a great win, great ending tonight, Coach, and
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade, from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
This is Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls. And remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there. Thank you.
Joining us now is Ava Ian-Tosca. I'll start off with the obvious here, Ava. Game-winning goal. You planted yourself out in front, got the tip in. How did that moment feel?
It feels great. Obviously, I couldn't have done it without that shot from the point and my line mates just getting it up to the point. So we dug deep and worked out.
So 12 goals this season now for you. What's been kind of the key to some of your success this season?
Just moving the puck. I trust my teammates. You give it, you're going to get it back. And my line's gotten some chemistry going. So, yeah.
And even though body checking and this level is a penalty, you still are a very strong physical presence out there. How does that reflect on the rest of your team?
I think it sometimes can set the tone for the game. It's some games are just, you gotta work hard and you gotta play the body sometimes. So I think it just amps everybody up and gets everybody going.
It was a hard-fought game, really, for both sides tonight. But how do you guys think you were able to get the edge ultimately in the end?
I think in the locker room between the second and third, we really talked things out, and I don't know. I think we just, I don't know.
Put the puck on net, it will
I
find
guess
its
so,
way
yeah.
in, so.
Yeah. You guys also, of course, you'll play Anna Maria tomorrow on the road. How do you guys think you can get a sweep done, obviously being that it's very tough to beat a team twice in a row?
I think tomorrow should be better than it was today. We were very sloppy and just rushing with everything today. So hopefully tomorrow will be better and we can pull out that win.
All right, well, congrats on the game-winning goal tonight, Ava, and congrats to you guys as well on the win. And good luck tomorrow as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want. Keene State is giving me the tools to make that happen.
At Keene State College, life is an adventure. You'll forge your path forward. As an owl, you'll take on challenges in the classroom, field, court, or track. Every worthwhile adventure has its share of blood, sweat, and tears. It takes hard work and dedication. No owl flies alone on their journey at Keene State. Teammates, coaches, professors, alumni, and fellow owls are with you along the way. They lift you up as you continue forward. When you're part of Owl Nation, you become the person you truly want to be.
And fans, Keene State Athletics on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators, visit americansteelfab.com. Fem Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene, we are always here to get you there. Noise Volkswagen, we look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel, located at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. The Owls victorious tonight over Anna Maria College in a dramatic finish. Ava Iantosca with a goal with about 30 seconds left to give Keene State the victory and improve to 13-7 on the year. The men's ice hockey team fell 4-2 to Buffalo State in the Outdoor Classic earlier tonight. And tomorrow we'll have some more action for you on the Owls Media Network as women's basketball goes against Southern Maine at 1 o'clock. Men's basketball will follow that game at around 3 o'clock, also against the Southern Maine Huskies. And just a reminder that our next hockey broadcast will be Tuesday night as the men's ice hockey team is home to take on Division II St. Anselm. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. For Ryan Goodwin, for Teddy Steinberg, for everybody else who helped on this broadcast, we thank you all for tuning in, and we hope you have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow on the Owls Media Network.
who have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.